welcome back to World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King Classic Blind. Episode 600. So we've got some interesting stuff planned. But before we get into that, as it is a milestone episode, it's a reasonable idea to look at how we are doing, what we have gotten up to. Starting with our time played in 600 episodes. 28 days, well, basically 29 days exactly. Another 15 seconds. Let's wait 15 seconds and get this information again. See it just tick right over there. There we go, 29 days played. That is incredibly precise amount. Fantastic. As we can see here, we've been level 80 for a while. And we are level 80. That's good. We are in our tank setup here, because we're going to go try to tank something for literally the first time ever. And this is what that is looking like currently. Kind of tanking stuff. All various bits and bobs. I still have not gotten any trinkets I would describe as tanking trinkets, but that's something to look into in the future. Not too worried about it. It's still helpful to have extra stats and whatnot. And then we also have our quote-unquote DPS set over here. I got the Deraged War Axe and a Honed Cobalt Cleaver, because I have the whole Titan's Grip business with two-handed axes. It's pretty great. And the rest of the DPS set here. Various bits and bobs. Nothing too crazy, as we've not done any like level 80 content, really. Besides getting this War Axe, possibly, but either way. And we got all sorts of stuff in the inventory, as per usual. We opened up 28 adventuring supplies last episode, which was completely unnecessary for me to have done that, but still. As far as what we are currently up to, check the map here. We're in Northrend, doing Northrend stuff. We've finished the exploration and questing achievements for Borean Tundra, Dragonblight, Hellingfjord, Grizzly Hills, and Skullzar Basin. Finished the exploration achievement for Zuldrak, mostly because the flying around quest opened basically everything automatically. And we've done the first few tiers of Zuldrak. So we still have not been to Storm Peaks or Ice Crown. But we're getting there. We're getting there. As far as talents are concerned, we got a primary and secondary group of talents here. Primary is a bit of arms, mostly fury. And then secondary is the tanking bit here. Primarily protection, and then a bit of fury there. And speaking of the secondary talents here, we actually have some points to spend, which is going to obviously help a little bit here. We're going to improve Thunderclap to max. And the only other option for improving anything in the protection is increasing race to puncture, just reduces rage cost of Sunder Armor and Devastate. I think we have plenty of rage generation here, so I don't think that's going to be too much of a problem. So I'm going to stack more of that, the rest of these points, into deflection to increase parry chance, to increase our ability to use revenge, so just all the time. Because revenge is really good. Or maybe all these are wrong choices. That's also entirely possible. I don't really know what I'm doing here. Learn the talents. Yes, please. There we go. And then we have some glyphs. Nothing super crazy here. They are things that do things. That's about as much as I can hope to accomplish here. Oh, yeah. So, what are we doing today? I'm not thinking on this mount's going to help too much, since we're going to be going straight into this portal here. But yeah, here we are at the dark portal. We have business over here on the other side. Going from classic to Burning Crusade. I'm going to just take the flight path over to...
What's on your mind?
Probably honor hold.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Makes sense. Yep. Gotta explain where we're going. Got a group doing stuff. And we are going to honor hold because we've got a purchase to make. At least I think this is where it is. Something like that. We got our reputation with... oh no, I wouldn't leave you behind. Reputation with Stormwind is revered, and that just happened by itself. I didn't actually have to go out of my way to work on that. But it looks like there is another level up here. Oh. Possibly that's another option. But not too worried about that currently. We got some things to sell to a shop. We should be able to find one here at Honor Hold. And also a bunch of random stuff that we got from turning in some magical crystals that we got from a dragon in the Blasted Lands. Things just kind of happen around here. Okay. So we should have Flight Master here or something. It's just a flying guy. Riding trainer. There we go.
How are you?
Artisan riding. Requires level 70, the previous skill of riding, and for us it's only going to cost 4,250 gold, which is perfectly fine. We've been making lots of gold after hitting level 80, since all the quests give bonus gold. So we are going to take that. That is the right stuff. Riding increased to 300, and now we are fast.
Hello.
We already have... I guess we don't have a... We got the Snowy Griffin. I guess we need a Swift one. It requires riding 300. Okay, so we do need a new Griffin. Swift green, blue, red, or purple.
Keep your feet on the ground.
See these better Griffins anywhere in here? Get a Snowy Griffin. I wonder if we can get the Snowy Griffins here. I think there is another Griffin. There's another shop down here, I think.
Well met.
If we get multiple Griffins, that's fine too. Just can see what these look like. But I do think we need the Swift ones. Since we just have a regular Griffin. Let's make sure we don't have... It's not really a pet exactly. It's more of a mount. There we got this from just buying the game. Okay, the Snowy Griffin, Swift, and regular Ram. Well, let's just get a Griffin here. Let's be a little exotic here. Get the Swift Purple Griffin. Can only be summoned in Outland and Northrend. Very fast mount. Yep, that's what I'm looking for.
Safe travels.
Okay. And then put that on the bar here. Learn it. And Swift Purple Griffin. Very cool. You got the Swift Blue Griffin. How fancy. And now we are going to be very fast. Oh yeah. I think the improved speed was nerfed or something. Well, the improved speed is the same, but the increase was decreased. But still good though.
Well met.
Obviously a good thing to have. Let's sell some stuff here. Don't need all these things. Oh, that can't even be sold. Okay. That's a gray. It's fine.
Be careful.
Let's go with Fang and Jowl. Alright, let's get rid of that. Very good. Now the question is fast flying as fast as the fast travel? Presumably it is. We're gonna go to Shatrath here. Let's just fly over here at supersonic speeds. Very cool. Okay. So I think that should just about do it. I think we are ready to do some tanking stuff. The reason we came out here to Outland is I don't want to have my first tanking against level appropriate stuff. Try to ease my way in here just a little bit. And also, if we check our achievements here, we discovered Razorthorn Rise. Apparently never been there before. That's alright. We go to Dungeons. We go to Burning Crusade Dungeons. We've never been to Shattered Halls, Botanica, or Magister's Terrace. So we decided to go to Magister's Terrace. See how that goes. Coming right into Shatrath here. Very good. We can see how things are progressing out here. They're probably not progressing at all. That's typically how this works. Make sure we don't fly in over the wrong side here. That'd be less helpful. Do some fishing stuff. Always a good time doing some fishing. Right, this looks like we're just on the... Yeah, we're on the safer side of Shatrath, so this is fine. And here's a main city area where you can actually just fly around, unlike Dalaran. Yeah, that nice. Alright. So I think what we need to do is go through the portal in here. Maybe they got a portal. Yeah, a portal to Quildanis. See if we have any quests to do over there. Maintaining the Sunwell portal.
Blessings upon your family.
That's not really what we're looking for. Energy portal collapse. Mass tells it the ethereals that Vashir landing of hidden will continue to serve our purposes. Nice, sits atop the northern corner of the Blade's Edge Mountains. I'm not really going to the Blade's Edge Mountains right now.
Remember the lessons of the past.
We're just looking for any quests out here that are actually like in the dungeon, if possible. And we just take a bunch of fall damage. Brilliant. And we can't use the flying mounts here. It's unfortunate. I guess out here, I mean, I guess it's technically a part of the Eastern Kingdoms. Just way over here on the side. Let's see what we got in here. Should be some quests. I think once we get around to trying to do the other questing achievements for lower level areas, I'm going to have to get some kind of add-on that shows low-level quests above their heads or something. Let's see what's going on here. We succeeded in taking the Sanctum. Yeah, there's like a whole event here. Served here before she got the role of the Butler. Nice. Can continue to convert sentries and use them as guards at other tactical locations.
favor the road traveled
The
by.
plan to replace the damaged crystals on the erratic sentries has been a success. We managed to take the Sun's Reach Sanctum with their help. We crafted new crystals that will bring more of them under our control. Place inside the hulls of defeated sentries. Deploy them to other locations once they're converted. Once you place the attuned crystal cores in 5 defeated erratic sentries, turn them into friendly units. I don't know if that is a dungeon quest. I mean, worst case scenario, we could just do it. I just want to do all the quests at least once here. Exarch, Legathor. We'll take that, please.
Vigilant.
Here's the magical crystals. We got other quest items from what we're doing. Exarch.
Your goal
There's a
is
quartermaster.
welcome
I fight the enemy unprepared, Eric Erickson. Provide you with very powerful items, provided you have proven yourself to us. And I don't know about it being very powerful, since we are above the levels here. There could still be some stuff that'd be useful. I don't know.
The Naru
But here
hasn't
is
forgotten
the
us.
actual person we're looking for. Magister's Terrace. Very good. Welcome to the Sunwell, warrior. Get yourself settled in and contribute however you can. There's much to do. Me? Yes, I have a little something that needs doing. I'm not sure you're up to the task. We've had a contact embedded in Magister's Terrace, gathering intelligence for us. He's recently failed to report, and I'm growing concerned. The terrace is just up the rise to the east. The information he was collecting is vital to our mission. Think you can handle it, Dwarf? Wants us to go to the Shattered Sun staging area and find Tirith, a blood elf spy.
Good health.
Very good.
Long life.
Then how's this? What's this? next
Anaria
quest?
Shola.
Arm the wards and the missing magistrates.
Remember the Sunwell.
Succeeded in reactivating the crystal wards around the sanctum. While I stepped there, we're building defenses around the other structures, but the wretched are stubborn and continue to steal power from the crystal wards. While they're down to get mana remnants they carry, use the remnants to energize the sanctum wards. Safety of our operation depends on it. Yeah, I think we did that. We'll just take
Salama
all the quests right here.
Shalanore.
and the missing
The
magistrates.
reckoning is at
Sent
hand.
one of our operatives to investigate the fell portal in the middle of Dawning Square south of here. She never returned. The scroll we found on the enemy corpses, we believe it will grant you access through the portal. Once through, find magistrates, sell it, and aid her in any way you can.
Farewell.
Give you a quest, sir? Yep. I think we're good. Let's see what this looks like on the list here. Yeah, just Magister's Terrace is Magister's Terrace quests. So these are all like daily and part of like the exploration business here. We can do those at some point. We got plenty of space on the log here. We'll see how the dungeon goes first, shall we? I don't think the daily quest would be like required or anything. We can start here. So the main quest we're trying to do here is Magister's Terrace at the Shattered Sun staging area. That is somewhere here. There's a lot of people. There's a whole place. This is the armory. See, we've discovered it. We've literally never been here. We got a demon down there. Wild. Alright. Some more plateau. Let's just keep going down this way. The Dawning Square. There's the meeting stone. This is Sunwell Plateau. Brilliant. And that looks like the dungeon entrance. Summersun staging area. Yeah, seems about right. Just throw ourselves in here. Burning Crusade indeed. Here's a bunch of injured guys. And some Shattered Sun soldiers. Right, Elbon. We can sit on the bench with these guys. They're doing fine, comparatively. I got some guys right here. Let's see what they're up to.
The Legion will
Nikir Morba. Captain Solana has instructed me to assist you with your efforts here on the Sunwell Plateau. What is the current state of the Sunwell's gates? All the barriers blocking you from reaching the Sunwell have been destroyed. Enter the Sunwell and stop Kill Jaden from entering this world. Very good. So that was all also part of the event.
Anaria
Sensible.
Shola.
Ka.
Glad you're here, warrior. Military situation in the Sunwell Plateau is rather grim. Situation report, Captain. The Shattered Sun offensive has made great progress in the outer areas of the Isle of Quel'Danis. Kil'jaeden's forces are being pushed back, and in the chaos, I was able to lead a small scouting force here inside the Sunwell Plateau. My troops proceeded through Perhelium Plaza, spotted a group of Sunblade Blood Elves, and then we engaged the enemy. That fight quickly turned into disaster. Oh no. What went wrong? Kil'jaeden's defenders here on the Sunwell Plateau are much stronger than anything we faced outside on the island. The Legion have even twisted our Arcane Guardian technology with fell energy to create something much more sinister. Just one of those Sunblade protectors decimated my troops in order to swift retreat. I expected my squad to be pushed completely off the plateau, but the enemy surprised me by calling off the pursuit. Why would they stop? I don't know, but I'm glad they did. The respite has allowed Arnite Elbadon to save many of the men and women under my command. I've sent a few of my stealthiest scouts forward and reported back something interesting. Nearly all of these Sunblade protectors are powered down. Kil'jaeden's forces appear to be conserving their energy and seem content to merely contain us with one active protector. If you and your companions want to force your way inside, let me suggest a plan of attack. Sure. Take advantage of their deactivated Sunblade protectors. One of their Sunblade scouts spot you. Sure, the elf will try to reactivate a nearby Sunblade protector. Kill him quickly to prevent this. With the Blood Elves eliminated, as long as you do not trigger the protector's proximity sensors, you should be able to move past them without a fight. That'll save you both time and resources.
Keep your wits
There you
about you.
Okay. A little information about the dungeon. Oh, there's a protector. Oh, he's got a lot of health. Alright. And unfortunately we did not grab... I was supposed to grab a more useful potion here. I mean, I guess we could just walk past him. We're gonna start doing dungeon stuff here. So, might as well be as ready as we can be. Ah, we can't use these sharpening stones on this. It's too high level. I was wondering when that was gonna happen. Should we fight the thing? Just so you know. This is not Magister's Terrace. Ah. We should. This was this like the raid. We should probably not do the raid. If you want to try, we could test our strength, I guess. I mean, little 72 lead. We should probably test our strength against the right thing. What did this? I just followed the road. Brings us to a thing. Where are we? Can we see in the map? No, they don't have special maps out here. Right, that is Sunwell Plateau, I guess. That's something else entirely. That's fine. Alright, so that is here. Let's go... Magister's Terrace. That's down the road the other way. There we go. Perfect. Well, we got some information about what's going on over there then. That's good. Still useful stuff, I guess. We got demons. We got all sorts of wacky shenanigans. Anybody here have anything to say? We went to one of the other spots.
Our enemies will fall.
We got lots of different quests here. So the Blood Crystal, the Dying Square, Night Shrine. I don't know which of these quests are.
Our enemies will
I should probably look it up. I think if we're going to be doing the dungeon, we should probably make sure we're actually doing the correct stuff. So that is basically the only thing that I look up to make sure we're actually doing the right things. Because if we don't, everything just becomes having to go through things multiple times. That's no good for anyone. Okay. I think it's in different places. I don't know. It's fine. We can just jump. There's one quest chain I think starts with the one we have. What we need to do is go up here. We can worry about all these other quests later. Assuming any of this works. We also could go back. Should I try and get an actual tanking elixir? It's all fine. Everything's fine. Magister's Terrace. There we go. Here is Magister's Terrace. Level 70 to 80, it says. Fascinating. Alright. Now we're in the right place. This should be a little bit more manageable. I was gonna say, that first guy had way too much health over in the other spot. Well, that's alright. Let's see what we're looking at here. Now we are looking good. Before we get started, a fish feast. I go for a fish feast. We have the map here. Still no. I do like the new dungeon maps. Quick rundown of tanking. Attack! Draw aggro. Use everything. Just throw the stuff out. Use revenge a bunch. It's really good. 5 levels of tanking skill. We are level 0. Oh boy. So that's the first 3 in order to tank dungeons. Okay. Again, we are level 0. We need to draw aggro. It'll be very difficult otherwise. Oh, I'm sure. Start with level 1. Attack. Attack the enemies. Don't pull all of them at the same time. Healer aggro. Healer aggro. If the healers heal too much, they draw aggro. That's not ideal. The healer heals, and I must protect the healer. Don't let the other people in the team die, especially the healer. Important. Any means necessary. We've got some good stuff here. We've got some stuff here to make things always attack us for at least some time. Ideally, what we want to do is not have to worry about stuff like that. Weaken them. Got some devastates. Use revenge as much as we can. Kill that guy. And since we've been throwing out various AoEs, this guy's already taken some damage. We're getting some Shattered Sun Offensive reputation. And let's get some shouts going. That's always helpful. I got a lot of guys here. Can we just sneak past? Maybe we can just sneak past. Well, we should probably just try anyways. Throw out all this. Weaken everybody. Oh. More guys are coming. We're probably fine. If we're not fine, I'm sure we're going to figure it out pretty soon. Let us use some AoEs here. We probably got healers. We should probably deal with the healers. AoEs. Revenge. We also need to be aware of where any enemies might be attacking the rest of the team. Move guys into good positions to use AoEs. Get him bleeding. Also, we need to be aware of when additional groups of guys are going to be attacking us. In general, that's not what you want to do, is have a bunch of extra guys attacking you. So, be aware of patrols, basically. See if we can figure out if any of these guys are healers. That'd also be good to know. Revenges. Revenge is very solid. And if we're getting into situations where we actually take some damage, we can always give some. Oh, that was a 7,000 meter there. Yeah, Revenge is pretty good. 6,000 damage. Yeah. Well, this is, of course, just the first little guys here. Nothing to get too excited about yet. So we got a Blood Knight, a Mage Guard, a Magister, and a Physician. There's a Physician. That's what we don't want. So get rid of the healer kind of guy. They heal themselves? Oh, you healed yourself. Disagree with that entirely. Alright. And some of that. We also weaken them. That's always a good shout. He's just using Holy Light there. That might be a heal. Alright. So far, so good. We got a lot of options here. Should probably zoom out slightly so we can see if more nonsense is happening. Okay, a lot of guys in here. Let's clear this room. Are they... If they're elites. Careful of the boss. Yeah. Alright. For this idea, how about... Switch to phase 2 before the boss. Double. Grab the enemies. Move them around to the side here. Weaken everybody. Grab all our stuff. Kill a guy. More AoEs. Do a lot of damage to him. AoEs are a solid choice. Since they just end up hitting everything. Keep an aggro. Always a good shout. Grab all sorts of random business from here. Let's grab you guys on this side. I guess I don't have regular shoot gun on my bar here. That'd be a good thing to have. So again, standard stuff. For when our other abilities are on cooldown. Move around to this side. Knock all of them down. We've got 21,000 health, which is pretty nice. Weakened again. AoEs. AoEs. Alright. Looks pretty good. Oh, this guy's still alive. Rude. Okay. Also need to be aware of the healer's mana. Definitely don't want to charge in before we're ready to go. And we've passed the first level. Fantastic. We have tanked the trash. So, yep. Wait. Sure, that's good. Yeah, Berserker, with our current setup, Berserker Rage doesn't give rage. That's okay. Single target DPS as a tank. Probably going to be less of the AoEs. It's mostly revenge and shield slam. Throwing some devastate, rend. You know, concussive blow. Try to disarm the boss. Single target rotation, and you must protect me. Oh boy.
The Legion must fall!
We've got some things here that can save us. Let's see if we can move these guys by themselves. Right, now we just have the boss. That's obviously a better choice. Selling Fireheart. 157,000 health. Some fancy crystals here. Tank over here. We got totems. We got stuff. I think we're as ready as we're gonna be. So let's grab the boss here, I guess. Hopefully they come into melee here.
Waste my time.
So he's doing DPS. We're just trying to tank. We're also just throwing out everything we have. We're tanking next to the crystal here. Crystal's destroyed. He claims to be a god. And he's dead. Yeah. The DPS is also pretty solid here. So that is a fancy thing. A boss trap. What kind of totems we got? Mana Spring, Flame Tongue, Wind Fury, and Strength of Earth. Not bad. But I think we did a decent job there. Doing good so far. I'll take it. Alright. Now this is the Magister's Terrace proper. Where we got some random little worms. They're not even elites. Right. Careful though. And here is the quest guide we're looking for. Come closer, dwarf. Listen carefully to my words. We will receive 1 gold. Thanks. Tareth winces in pain as he speaks. Go to the terrace, use the orb. They're feeding the sunwell. Hearth gasps for breath. Hurry, they must be stopped. Before they can, he dies. Before they can what? Well, we're gonna stop him anyways. Use the orb on the balcony in Manchester's Terrace. So we're gonna find an orb on the balcony. Got it. That is the Scryer's Scryer. Oh, look at all these guys. What if these are gonna attack? There is a boss-looking kind of guy there. I bet these attack. Oh my goodness. Weaken everybody. AoEs. That's a lot of guys right there. They all give 1 reputation. That's hilarious. Alright, we got more sets of these. They're just flying up in the sky, being a right nuisance. Frontal cone. And they're dead. And how about you?
I can't do that yet.
I was thinking some crossbow XP. It's always a nice time. Look at this last little guy in the corner. Oh, look at this guy coming. Sunblade Keeper. Let us make sure he's far away from the boss. Don't need to mess with that right now. He's dead. Alright. He's attacking even though he's dead.
I can't attack that.
Something's hitting him. What? I think this guy's just magic. I think that guy was magic. Clearly. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Alright, what do we got here? Vexalis. Looks neat. And we can try to face the enemy in specific ways in order to keep them aggroed on us. Not as good. I think trying to face the boss away would probably be helpful. Could have used... Now you got aggro there. Could have used some of my Mocking Blow, Challenge and Shout, Taunt. I guess part of it is keeping the boss facing the correct way so you can see when it changes aggro. Would definitely helpful. And there's also 2 ads that popped up doing bonus damage. Yeah, gotta be prepared for these kind of things. Alright. So. Yeah. Positioning. Also good. Would probably be helpful. Give vigilance to someone. Here's vigilance. Focus protective gaze on a group or raid target, reducing their damage taken by 3% and transfers 10% of the threat they cause to you. And each time they're hit by an attack, taunt cooldowns refreshed. Lasts 30 minutes, moving on 1 target at a time. Reduce their threat and gain a bunch of free taunts. Like this one here. 30-yard range, instant. Like that. So presumably, that just sticks on. There's no like refresh or anything. So that should help.
Argus!
Right. Around a little break here. Alright, here's the orb they were talking about. Well, let's take a look over the balcony here first. There's some stuff over there. That's definitely some stuff over there. You can't really see on the map here. We're just completely out of the section here. But let's continue with this orb thingy. Oh, we got a whole cutscene. How fancy. There's that guy. We got giant demons. Oh boy. Dark elemental guy. Alright. Now this is some stuff. Got magical somebody in a bubble here. Looks important. Hi. Very cool. Still morals and hearken to my words. Well, that was the scrying orb. Now there's a person here. Well, hello there. Kale Kagoth.
The fate of the world hangs in the
Goss.
balance.
My goodness. Now be frightened, dwarf. Our ends are the same. What brings you to the Sunwell? Fern and I have come to rescue a young human woman from the clutches of the Legion Lord, Kil'jaeden, and his vile minions. We discover that Kael'thas is trying to summon Kil'jaeden from the depths of the Sunwell itself. For the sake of this world, this cannot come to pass. I'm committed to seeing that it does not. What would Kil'jaeden want with a mortal woman? Anvina is no mere mortal dwarf. Those who recognize her true nature stop at nothing to possess her. She once rescued me, and now I intend to return the favor.
Kil'jaeden must be destroyed.
There's some other information here. You're not alone? Madragosa accompanying me on this journey, but we have become separated in the Sunwell. May fate keep her safe.
There is no time to waste.
And who are you? I am Kael'Kagas of the Blue Dragonflight. We've been having situations with the Blue Dragonflight out in Northrend. We'll see about that. I've watched over the nascent powers of the Sunwell for some time, but now I see that its terrible power could usher in the end of our world. What can we do to assist? Defeating Kael'thas is a task worthy of your undivided attention. Beyond that, if you are capable of organizing an army, there may be wrongs in the Sunwell to be addressed. Perhaps we shall meet again there.
Kil'jaeden must be destroyed.
And we complete the Scryer here.
Fate of the world.
I consider it to be no coincidence that our paths cross this day, since the tendrils of destiny.
There is no time to waste.
Hard to kill. Welcome to the Sunwell, mortals. Your arrival is indeed timely. As you've now witnessed, the Legion forces work tirelessly, manipulating the Sunwell's power to achieve their malevolent ends. Kael'thas has risen from the ashes of defeat, and once more leads them in their efforts. Find him, mortals. He must again be stopped. Other equally urgent matters require my immediate attention. I shall leave Kael's fate to you. Do not fail. With luck, we shall speak again. Ask you to defeat Kael'thas in Magister's Terrace. Take Kael's head and report back to Lerthor at the Shattered Song staging area. And the rewards will be some gems. Fancy. And we also get Heroic Counterance. Unlock Heroic mode for Magister's Terrace. Nice.
Kil'jaeden must be destroyed.
Okay. And how do we do that? We get our mounts here. That's fun. So we're out here. It kind of just loops around to a different section. They got some interesting room layouts over here. Oh, here's a sentinel. Yeah, he's got a lot less health. That's much more manageable. All right. And we can keep him taunted on us. That'll last for at least 6 seconds. Okay. We got a lot of these sentinels out here. We can also use some of our defensives. Also an option. Taking a bit of damage here. Oh. If he turns around, if the enemy changes direction, that's a good chance you want to do something about it. In practice. Alright. So yeah, head of Kael'thas. That's gonna be the final boss here. In all likelihood. Very good. Pay attention to where the enemy is facing. We also have Taunt here, which is an 8-second cooldown. That's probably better than Challenge and Shout. That's all enemies for 6 seconds. That's definitely a bigger deal. Taunt is just 1. Mocking Blow is just 1. Also does weapon damage. AoE DPS. Level 3, okay. Yeah, with AoE, if the DPS is only on one enemy, we can simply deal with it.
For the narrow!
If he's going to do AoE attacks, we need as much threat creation as we can. Do we still have... Vigilance has a... Hold on here for 23 minutes. We can always just recast that. So that'll help a lot. We got a lot of guys out here. So let us bring them over around the corner. Get them all clumped up. Always helpful.
That ability isn't ready yet.
Alright, you. A lot of guys in here. we can... I think we should probably drag these guys in the middle next. Let us... Yeah, they're doing magic. Getting them all in place. Definitely kiting enemies back around corners is a good strategy. So we'll grab another set here. It's just good. It's just good practice. It's just good practice. There's also as many opportunities as possible. Took some damage there. These guys came in a slightly different grouping. Should probably wait for health here. Don't want to run into battle unprepared. Obviously, not too helpful. There's a broken guy there. Right. Oh, there's a... the Sentinel's just going that way. That's fine. Let's just try running into these guys. Doing... acceptably. Eye of the Knight jewel crafting pattern. Fancy. Any of these look like healers? There's a physician. We can stun them all for a while. That also does help. There's a lower level healing potion. I could use a little healing here. Let's just do that. We have the bandages for a reason. Makes a lot of sense. There you go. Don't get too much use out of those most of the time. Alright, then we got this guy. We'll wait for him to come back. That's probably going to be a good idea. Right. Facing the right way. Acceptable. Took a little bit of damage again. That's alright. Got more and more groups. They're working on trying to repair these guys. Those guys ahead of us. Apoko, Princess Delarissa. There's Dust Shallow. They attack random people, can't be tanked. Oh, that's not ideal. So we should clear the room around them first. Oh yeah. Definitely want to clear areas before you mess with that kind of stuff. Wonder if any kinds of I mean, if they can't be tanked, they probably can't be threaded or anything. Because that's kind of what tanking means. Here's some guys in the corner over here. If we're going to be clearing everyone here, we're going to be clearing everyone. Yes, smart plan. A lot of guys in the corner there. There's a physician. We also don't want to be behind anybody. Where we don't want anybody behind us, rather. Because that would mean we can't get more of everything that's very nice. Like deflecting and blocking and stuff. Okay. Let's go around the side here. That's a smart idea. Because if enemies are behind us, that means we can't, like, parry or anything. That's definitely something we want to have. Right, look for the physician. Looks like we're pretty good. And you. And you. Go. Then a handful of guys in here. And this physician. Okay. Still being careful of all these. There's a lot of guys in there. It's got like a whole group. Let's be very careful here. Get around this way. Not aggro any of them. That's not what we need right now. Alright, that's those. Blood Groove Blade of the Elder. Also gonna be a lot of loot to be had, since 2 people for an entire dungeon. So that's always fun. Alright. So that looks to be about it on that front. We've got probably 5 people in there. 2 on 5. Princess Delvistra. They don't have much health though, at least. So we got at least we have that going for us. I can work with that. Let's eat this bread, heal a tiny bit. I guess we can. This fight's supposed to be like a group versus a group kind of business. Fake arena fight 5v5. Let's get a well-fed buff going here. Might as well. Oh, we're getting a well-fed buff right now. Not the best timing, that one. Oh, we didn't even aggro everybody. This guy's just still chilling. That was not the plan there. Wild. Alright. Definitely would be more difficult on appropriate level accounts. Here's some loot, and take it anyway. Yeah, you definitely want to clear out the boss room before you aggro the boss. Because, yeah, getting an entire boss room on you is obviously not ideal. Generally not what you want. You get more strength and spirit. Certified to tank 5-man dungeons with reasonable success. Hooray. Acceptable. But there's still level 4 and 5 tanking, which is actually being good at it and knowing how to do the dungeon and all that. But at least one more pack where we can try a level 4. We will see. Obnoxious AoE DPS, where the DPS are just trying to go as crazy as they can with no regard for their own lives.
Must fall.
And you were having to deal with them not actually doing their best. Oh no, the obnoxious DPS. Always have your taunts and such ready
Don't look
in case
so
the DPS is going crazy.
I know what you're thinking.
Oh, there it is.
But Tempest Keep was merely a setback. Did you honestly believe I would trust the future to some blind, half-night elf mongrel?
This one's hard. Alright. Kael'thas.
He was merely an instrument, a stepping stone to a much larger plan.
Won't be a lot of obnoxious DPS in your groups. Oh, I hope so.
To this.
It's led to this, huh?
This time, you will not interfere.
Oh, I think we are going to interfere. That is the whole point here. That is the goal, the dream. Damage up, decreases health. Vengeance burns. We got a bird here. Place the boss back around. Keep his damage down. Heal ourselves up with a potion. We're up in the sky. That's always fun. But I've got abilities. Oh man, we died. What is going on here? There's probably something with the bubble. Man, this is a weird fight. We got that is looking very strange. Glitching all over the place. Flying or swimming in the air. That was weird. And he's dead. Magister's Terrace. Complete. Also helps to know, for tanking, what's gonna happen in the fight, obviously. Would be beneficial. And the loot is all sorts of cool stuff. We'll find some mechanics where you must do the dungeon properly. Oh, that's definitely something. Cool. Here's a cool back. Cool cape. Got some armor. Neat. Maybe one day. Or look up the guy. Look up a guide or something. That's not me. Stay out of the weird purple balls. Stay out of the things. Giant ball of stuff. Fire on the ground. Gotta tank the stuff. Just tank all the damage. Don't worry about it. Look at this cape. Got some resilience, but less actual stats. Pretty cool little dungeon here. And we escape. Back to the staging area, where we can turn in this quest.
Good fortune.
Well, warrior, I must admit, I wasn't sure I'd see you again. What news do you bring? Oh, we got this head.
Remain vigilant.
Larethor listens intently as you explain your deeds in Magister's Terrace. Tirith will be missed. Good man, that one. Thanks to you, though, his death wasn't in vain. I've underestimated you, dwarf. Please accept this on behalf of the Sunwell Offensive, a gift worthy of a hero such as yourself. You got attack power, plus 20 attack power, plus 12 spell power, or plus 12 spell power. Why are these two the same? Matches a red socket. These are literally the same thing. Plus 20 attack power for a red socket. Cool. Also, unlock heroic mode and some money.
Do not lose faith.
There you go. Neat. 14 strength. It's still better than 20 attack power, so I think we're fine there. Alright. Well, that was definitely something. Since we're here, let's see if we can do some of these dailies. You find a crystal ward, sentries, and return to Magistrate Throne Kill J and Hellfire Peninsula. Did we find? I fell port in the middle of Donny Square, so I'm mission to return. Found any corpses. I want a scroll found on the enemy corpses. Capture Leader's Roll. Use this near the demonic portal at Donny Square to teleport to the throne to kill Jaden. I don't know where that is. We can't share. We can share this quest. Well, since we're here. So, 4 mana remnants from Wretched Fiends, Wretched Devourers. Manage one of the crystal wards surrounding the structures in Sun's Reach. And out here is... This is Sun's Reach. So, Wretched Fiends and Wretched Devourers. There's Wretched Fiend. So, let's just do some stuff here. This one we can share? There we go. Since we're here. Whoop. There's some pants. Wretched Fiends and Wretched Devourers. There is a mana remnants. Very good. There's a summoner. I think that's what we're looking for. Specifically looking for the Fiends and Devourers. Just starting here. Throw the big axe. They got these guys. Attack, attack, attack. What are we looking for here? Fiends and Devourers. To energize a ward. Four mana remnants. Yeah, we got 1 so far. It's obviously not enough. There's a fungus. Also not really what we're looking for. Seems to be fairly uncommon, these. There is an erratic sentry. There is some rich adamantite. Nice. Obviously, good time to get some mining on the go. And we've fallen down. Worth it. Worth it. And we could switch back to the DPS set. But there's also kind of the situation with all the abilities changing. I'm gonna mine this though. That's also good. Whee! There's one of these. There's a second remnants. Very good. We need to convert sentries. These seem to be mostly okay. I guess we could probably attack the sentries and see what happens. Erratic sentry. Active. Can he bleed? And then use the crystal here. Yeah, that's how it works. There we go. Commence location defense. Perfect. So we can be doing that while we're here too. I don't think Rend is going to be the answer here. Because they're not going to live long enough to take any bleed damage. Nope. We got all the mana remnants we needed. Let's go find... I guess it depends if he has enough to. Let's grab some more. I need to figure out if I can save this entire bar here. With how Eric's Butler was switching between the styles, it's presumably possible. One would think. And a crystal. And a crystal. There we go. These were... Back towards the start here. We need to find a thingy to energize. It's gonna be a crystal ward. I'm just having a picnic there. Wild. If I was a crystal ward, where would I be? Turn in this quest.
Barkanan Poros. Good help.
You converted the
Long
sentries?
life.
Yes, we have.
Be well.
Excellent. The converted sentries will help to secure our perimeter.
Remember
Delightful.
the lessons of the past.
Alright. We need to find... There's a sentry there. Energize a crystal ward. There's a crystal ward. Energize a crystal ward. Perfect. Energized with arcane power. So that would have been part of the events stuff too. So, very good. Turn that in.
We will persevere.
On
Death
the wards.
to all who oppose us.
Good work, Eric Erickson. The wards are slowly regaining their power. Sun's Reach will be ours in no time.
We will have
It already
justice.
is. That's fine. So, last one we have here is this. Use the Captured Legion scroll. That's this. Near the portal at Dawning Square. So you've gone through the portal, find Mistress Selah. There's a fell portal in the middle of Dawning Square south of here. Scroll found on the courses grant you access to the portal. And find Mistress Selah. Dawning Square south of here. Alright, let's see if we can find that. This quest doesn't seem to be shareable. So we will see what that means. Apparently there's going to be a fell portal. Use the demonic portal at Dawning Square. This is a monument to the fallen. Pretty cool. Oh, there it is. There's a demonic business. What are these guys? It's going to wander past here. Don't mind me. Oh, we've been stunned that entire time. Wow. So... This just teleports us somewhere. What's going on in here? And... Hellfire Peninsula, throwing kill Jaden. Hey there, Mistress Selah. Oh no, that's a one-time quest. Well, now we're over here. Hey,
The dark times will pass.
this is the gateway that Kaelas's armies used to retreat to the Sunwell. Some of his laptops remain here. Legion has rewarded them in a most unusual way.
Farewell.
Keep quiet, warrior. Legion's forces watch the south of the gate.
Salama
It's very
Asharanore.
sweet of Theris to worry about my hide. We got bigger problems here, much bigger.
Remember the Sunwell.
Alright. Here to help with the demons, huh? Not with the demons? Oh, no, I'm not. Not with the demons at all. So he's gonna try to get over here from a... Yeah, we just went through a portal to a completely different place. As you do. Blood for blood.
Hold your head high.
Those forces have traded through that portal. Those loyal lackeys were rewarded with an abominable gift, stay behind and gorge themselves on the blood of demons for days. Oh my. Well, let's change them, give them new powers, also prove their undoing. Obtain blood samples from other demons, use them to power the Fell Siphon, and try those arrogant fools of their new powers. Slay them in their weakened state and return to me. We got some Marks of Sargeras, some Fury Signets. This is more TBC stuff.
Stay the
Where
course.
are we at right now? Up at the top area here? Not too worried about doing this. I think we accomplished what we wanted to do there. Also, we can fly. Where are we? That was more down there. Alright. So there you go. I guess we'll be able to look over all these things that we got. Well, that's spooky. Yeah, Outland's pretty wild, all things considered. Hey. Let's go land on this rock here in the middle of nowhere. Alright. Actually, well, yeah, that's somewhere else. This is fine. So, here we are. We tanked some stuff. I'd say it worked fairly well. We only died from standing in the fire. Don't know how much more tanking we're going to do in the future, but at least we have the slightest idea of what's going on now. So that's a plus. But with that done, it is back to the regularly scheduled programming. Back to Zul'Drak. Next time. Goodbye.